What's good, YouTube family? It's the one and only Uncle Ty, and welcome to the Terror Dome Battle Rap Podcast. Before we get into the video, I need you to please click the like button, subscribe, and click the cowbell to get notifications on all new content. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at Terror Dome TV. That's Terror Dome TV. But now that that's out the way, let's get into things. Alright, man, so look, let's get into this Twork versus Swamp battle. Now, what I want to do is I want to echo some of the things I've been saying from some of the other bloggers where they're saying, you know, we have to stop always going to the point of saying what a battle rapper didn't do when they lost a battle. And we got to start giving the flowers to the person who actually won that battle. As far as this battle went, Twork has been antagonizing this guy for at least a year now. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all seen the the Hip Hop Is Real. I believe it was Hip Hop Is Real. Could have been 15 Minutes of Fame. I'm not sure. But, there was a video floating around on YouTube where Twork was roasting Swamp outside an event about his single sold Timbs. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first seen it, it was hilarious for what it was. But, that goes back to my point in saying that, antagonizing this guy for so long and then getting to this battle and giving us the performance that you gave us, totally unacceptable. So, like I said, on to the battle. Right after the coin toss, Swamp went straight in. Didn't give Smack a chance to flip a coin at all. Just went straight in. Real impressive first round. And, he was on Twork's head. Didn't have a slight of a slip up at all. I mean, just went straight through his material flawlessly. After that first round, honestly, I kind of knew that we were going to get a good performance from Swamp all the way through the battle. Because, I mean, honestly, if you look back at Swamp's record with URL, it's pretty flawless. He's been 3-0 in everybody. But like I said, he came out in the first round swinging hard. And, and it was looking like it was going to be a dark day for Twork. But I'll be honest with you, Twork came out in the first round. He had a few stumbles here and there. He had a pretty decent round. Now, as far as the stumbles go, if we go back to the OG rules of this thing, when you stumble, your round was over. But nowadays, we're in a culture as far as battle rap where we're a lot more forgiving. So like I said, Twork gets through the first round pretty smooth. I still edged the first round to Swamp because his material was a lot more crisp. He executed a lot more sharply than Twork did. Twork had some haymakers, but, Swamp was consistently punching. Not in the sense of punchlines, but as far as hard-hitting material. It wasn't the room shakers that Twork would give you, every 8 to 10 bars. But, it's consistent work, and it's stuff that, was sticking with us. That goes back to my debate about punches versus anger. Sometimes you can punch a guy's head off, especially if he comes in the ring and he's trying to punch with you as well. But if you do it better, you can punch his head off all day. But when you run into that guy who's an angler, can break you down, and he's saying stuff that's going to make us remember what he said after that round is over, a lot of times punches can't stand a chance of that. And I think that was a prime example in this battle. Now we got on to the second round. Swamp came out, good round. Was it as good as the first? I wouldn't say so, but it was a pretty strong round, and after hearing the round, I automatically thought, this is a beatable round if Twork can come in and get through his material smoothly and give us the haymakers that he normally gives us. But, as the round was going, I was saying to myself, Twork could steal this round if it comes down to be a 2-1 between either one of these guys. So at this point, I'm saying, okay, it was a debatable round. We can go back, we can look at it, and it could be debated either way. Now, when the third round came around, Swamp came out and he came swinging in the third round. I mean, like, you could tell he was in full go mode. He was ready to get Twork completely out of it. It was a very impressive round. So, at that point, I said to myself, okay, that's 2 very strong rounds from Swamp. The second could be debated in some people's eyes. Me, myself, I was edging it to Swamp. Now, like I said, Swamp had the clean third round. Then when it was Twork's turn to go, I think we got maybe a bar and a half. Might have been half a bar. And then he started doing this sharp pacing around Swamp. And at that point, I said, at this point, it's a wrap because Swamp had just got through his third round completely flawlessly. Clean. He was breaking down Twork about how he could be more if he just put more into what it is he's doing as far as his battle rap career. And I don't know whether it was the impact of that round and what he was saying that, you know, could have blocked Twork's mental as far as remembering, you know, his material. I'm also hearing some echoes as far as Fonz and Ace Amin having some issues outside the event, which delayed things. And I'm going to do a blog as far as that as well. Event. I'm not going to get into it in this blog because, like I said, this blog I want to give Swamp his flowers for coming out after being dragged through 3 different events and Twork not showing up. Twork not showing up to face off. You know, he just showed complete professionalism throughout the whole thing. You know, like I said in the beginning of the blog, we have to, as a community, a battle rap culture community, we have to start holding our battlers accountable when they're lazy and they're not giving us the same love and dedication that we give this as fans. You know, it just comes down to accountability. You know, I've been on Facebook this morning. I've been seeing a lot of posts. I saw one where a guy said if it was in front of a crowd, Twork would have 30'd him. You know, I'm just seeing a lot of excuses for Twork. And to me, it's like you guys are feeding the problem. As long as he knows he can go out there and he can perform the last day or 2 days before an event, and he can come out there and he can give us, you know, a good 2 rounds of haymakers and then give us a bullshit 3rd round, and you guys are still going to debate the battle every time, he's going to keep doing it. I don't want to kick a brother while he's down, but, you know, Twork, you got to do better, man. You got to lock in, man. I understand we all got life. You know, we got responsibilities and we got things going on, but, yeah, man, you got to understand, you know, it's a bigger picture to this. You know, look at where some of these other guys are going, you know. Math Hoffa, a lot of guys have built a career after battle rap. You know, you look at Sue Surf, the things that he's doing outside of battle rap. You know, you can open the door for a lot of other things. You got a Drake cosign. You got to take advantage of this opportunity, man. You know, we just had the whole Norb situation, and they could have easily sat you down or got rid of you for a long time. I don't want to really go into what Norbs did on his side, but, you know, that showed you right there they had faith in. They could have easily threw you to the side and kept Norbs there and went on to the next one, you know. So that's all I can say to Twork, man. You got to take advantage of the moment. And with that being said, you know, we're going back to Swamp. Congratulations on your win. Like I said, you've been dragged around for 3 events. You've been toyed with. You know, you've been antagonized for months. And I want to give you your flowers for going out there, handling business, and doing it sharply. All 3 rounds. Not a hiccup, nothing. So yeah, man, this your man Uncle Ty signing out with the Terror Dome. That's my thoughts on the whole Swamp Twork battle. I will be dropping recaps on the Fonz and Ace battle as well. My thoughts on everything that took place in that. Also, I'll be dropping a recap on the Jada Nightwing versus Rubando battle. I have some thoughts on that. I'm also going to drop a video soon and do my prediction on Night of Main Events 10. And all my prediction on all those battles. So just make sure that you please click like, subscribe. I will be dropping daily new content every day. Peace.